It's mystery mail call time and an overlooked key from my last video up next on this video from Bronzeville Comics. Hey there, comic book community. This is Jim from Bronzeville Comics coming to you with another video. In this video, we're going to open up our ComicTom mystery mail call for this month, and we're going to take a look at a book. We'll do that in just a minute. That I kind of overlooked in my last video. In the meantime, Instagram, Bronzeville_comics, Whatnot, Bronzeville_comics. We do sales on Whatnot every Monday night at 10 o'clock. And I also, if you check out Instagram, I tend to do video previews of the sale and the days leading up to it, so you can see what's available. I did a themed sale last night of Savage Sword of Conan. The theme night went really well. I'm going to try to do more of those in the future. I am kind of putting together a Bronze Age horror show, and got a lot of other stuff that we're going to be selling on the Whatnot channel. Also, eBay store in the link below. So, I had, in my last video, I had talked about some comics that I had bought on eBay. Now, we're just coming off 4th of July weekend, and I did not do any hunting for comics on 4th of July weekend. I decided to stay home, try to get some stuff done around the house, try to get some comics in order. I didn't get as many as orders as I wanted to. But I had bought a bunch of adventure comics, and I had bought a bunch of lots from a seller in England. And hence they had the pence price stamp on them. And there was one pretty big key that I overlooked. And I remember this is why I bid on that particular auction. I thought I got it at a really great price. It is kind of lower grade, but for its age, I'm real happy to have that. And that's this book, Adventure Comics 269. It's a Superboy on the cover, but it doesn't have anything to do with the Legion of Superheroes. It has to. You look at the top, extra. Aquaman teams up with Aqua Boy. This is the first appearance of Aqualad. And Aqualad was a pretty significant character in the Silver and Bronze Age. He was one of the founding members of the Teen Titans, being Aquaman's sidekick. In the 1960s, he was featured on the Aquaman animated series by Filmation. That if you're of a certain age, you probably remember that series. He was in the Teen Titans through their first iteration, but didn't quite make the cut to make the new Teen Titans. Eventually became the character known as Tempest, and has been pretty interwoven in Aquaman mythology since. I'm wondering if we're going to see him in the upcoming Aquaman movie. That remains to be seen. But the main purpose of this video is to unpack this mystery mail call from ComicTom. Always comes in a priority mail box, or folder, envelope, I think is the proper term. So that's going to go in to be shredded. And he has this little mystery mail call that is in that priority mailer. Oopsies. And let's see what we got. And, you know, there's a lot of store exclusives. Now, this one was delayed because there was an issue getting enough undamaged copies of the book that he wants. And a lot of times these exclusives, these store exclusives, they're limited to a certain print run, but they have to account for damages, because there are damages in shipping. So if there's a print run of, let's say, I don't know, 10,000, they'll probably print 12,000 or more, and then they're supposed to destroy the rest. Sometimes that doesn't always happen. So we get this, and this is a cool one. Always get this little art print, this Darth Maul art print, and it shows what comes in the June mail call. Somebody's getting an ASM 50. That would be awesome. One per box, this Fantastic Four with Kang. There's that Venom book. And then there's these options. I don't even know what that book is. That remains to be seen. And then there's the kid book. So let's see what we got. So the first book up is Man of Steel #1. This is the John Byrne book from 1986, I believe. It's the mini-series in which John Byrne kind of redefined Superman after Crisis on Infinite Earths. I have a number of copies of this. Hold on just a second. I'll see how many. Okay, I'm back. This is cover B. And at the time this came out, I picked up, I think, 2 copies of cover A and 3 of cover B. This is not a bad book. This is actually the first variant cover in comics history. It's probably like a $5 book. There was one 9.8 that sold for like $130 of this. But I have several of these. And this was printed plentifully. Up next, this is Wannabes. This is the Scoot Comics Kids book. There's one per box. What else do we have? We have, oops, it's stuck together. The art print. The Fantastic Four, Kang cover. And I think this was the book that delayed the mail call this month. I think I remember ComicTom saying on one of his videos they're having trouble getting that. This, I really like this art print. Blue Beetle. You know I'm a fan. If you're watching the channel, you know how many Infinite Crisis 5s I picked up. This is Wonder Woman? Or is it Wonder Girl? I think this is Wonder Girl. Variant cover. That's pretty cool. The Venom number 8 variant. That's a variant, right? Yep. And Avengers West Coast 71, an homage to X-Men 101. So that's the mystery mail call. There isn't, you know, the surprise lies in which variant you might get. And if you get any of these older books. So, no jackpot here, but some pretty cool stuff. My mistake. That's how unfamiliar I am with this sort of thing. This is actually Samurai Sonia number 1, a ComicTom exclusive, art by Johnny Desjardins. So I'm not exactly sure what the value of that is. It's not yet on cover price. I didn't think it was Red Sonja because she doesn't have red hair, but if she's a samurai from Japan, then she probably won't have red hair because, as George Carlin once said, you don't see too many Chinese guys named Rusty. So there aren't really any redheads in Japan, historically. So, yeah, so that's all pretty cool stuff. So I've been doing the mystery mail call for about a year now. And, you know, it's always some interesting stuff. And some of the stuff you can move pretty quickly and get your money back for. But a lot of it is his exclusive stuff. So that's it for this particular video. We'll see what's coming up. I will be probably on the hunt again next weekend, looking for comic books. And until next time, you can take a look at a couple of my other videos. And this is Jim saying, until next time, enjoy your comics.